Ketchup.
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 Come on in. Sit on down. Let me clear you a space. We got a very special Ketchup in the living room with Mikey and Jeremy.
And I'm Mikey.
And I'm Jeremy.
Yep, and we're gonna flip the script a little bit.
So it's like usually the first conversation we have in the week we record, but we didn't record it because
I had some extra days off. I came home early. We accidentally caught up off pod.
Yeah, but we do have a thing to do today because it's Saturday. There's an AEW pay-per-view today.
Yeah, so if you're one of the people that might tune out, but when we go into the wrestling portion of the show, well, maybe just don't even listen because the whole episode's going to be about wrestling.
It's true, but you're going to want to hear this. This is going to be pretty good.
Yeah, we have a lot to talk about. We got predictions. We're going to go over the week of wrestling. But Jeremy, you wanted to put something out to the listeners?
Yeah. So don't turn off yet.
Yeah, don't turn off. This isn't wrestling related.
I want to do a we did this last year. We didn't have a podcast, but we watched like a bunch of Thanksgiving TV episodes. Like, a Happy Days Thanksgiving episode on Thanksgiving.
Yep.
Right? And WKRP in Cincinnati. That's
my gosh.
Classic one. And so we want to ask you guys, what are your favorite Thanksgiving episodes of your favorite sitcoms? Send them to us. I want to watch them on Thanksgiving.
So send it to us on the email at ketchupinthepodcast@gmail.com.
Yeah.
Or you could hit us up in our DMs on Twitter.
That's right. At ketchup_podcast.
Yeah. Or if you just wanted to tweet it at us, you could hashtag Thanksgiving movies.
Yes,
that
exactly.
way we can
or Thanksgiving shows.
Thanksgiving shows.
Thanksgiving episodes.
Thanksgiving episodes.
But anyway,
it's a
guys,
long hashtag.
I got a dope new phone, so I'm going to be probably more active on the Twitter because it's a lot easier now.
I still have a bad phone.
And also a programming note. Yes, I will. I'm going to start reviewing mobile games.
Are you really?
Yeah.
Oh, this is news to me.
Yeah, and Moozilla sent me Last Shelter Survival.
Yep.
And I downloaded that, and I just got through the tutorial. So I'm going to play over the week, and I'll have a review for you next week. And I also downloaded a South Park mobile game. I think it's called Phone Destroyer. Yeah, South Park Phone Destroyer.
This guy just physically has the power in the sun in the palm of his hand now.
And my battery's unlimited. My screen's enormous.
Yeah.
And it's amazing. So I'm just going to review all the mobile games, and here's a little preview of it, guys. I'm pretty sure all mobile games suck.
Right,
but I'll let you know.
Yeah, well, because even just your little mini review to me was that it was telling you exactly where to click. Is that the tutorial
that was
portion?
The tutorial.
Okay, right.
But it's mostly just clicking shit. So I gotta find, for me, a game's not fun unless you get to be a little bit creative at least.
Right.
Because I think the phone interface is just gonna only allow most.
I think
clicking.
it's only for clicking.
So we'll see which games capture my imagination.
It's like I don't know if this is still a thing, but when you play fighting games. You'd be like, swipe right, swipe right, swipe right. I don't know if that's still a thing.
I don't know. I'll let you know. I'm going to figure out which are the cool phone games now. So, guys, send me whatever phone games you're playing, and I'll check them out.
I play some word games, actually. I was going to say I don't play any.
Oh, I'm not smart enough to play word games.
I forget what it's called.
I can't spell.
Right.
Where you play, Boggle? Words with Friends?
I play one where it's like they put all the letters in a circle. And then it's like you have a crossword-looking puzzle.
Yeah.
And there's a certain amount of words that you can make out of those letters.
Yeah, guys, don't send me that kind of game. Send me
Jeremy can't do that.
RPGs and shit.
The letters don't make sense in his brain.
Yeah, I have dyslexia.
Yeah.
So another thing that I didn't tell you I was going to talk about on the podcast.
Oh, my God, this guy's crazy.
Well, this is a very special wrestling episode. We're going to get all into AEW in just 1 second, but I thought a nice segue. This is something I was going to talk about on the regular podcast. But Hulk Hogan was on the Goldbergs.
Oh, wow. Was it a wrestling one?
It was a wrestling one, yeah. It was all about WrestleMania.
Oh, that's cool. But old-ass Hulk Hogan was on there?
Yeah, he played young-ass Hulk Hogan.
How was that?
He was only in one scene, and then one scene, during the credits, it was just a joke scene.
Oh.
He was like, he's your brother. Okay, brother.
So at what WrestleMania?
4.
Okay, is that when I'm going to sound like I don't know what I'm talking about. Which one did he fight there, Andre the Giant?
He fought Andre the Giant in the tournament at WrestleMania 4 to crown the new WWF champion.
Was WrestleMania 4 the one that was in a bunch of different places?
No, that was WrestleMania 2.
Okay.
WrestleMania 4 was in Las Vegas, which in this episode they didn't seem to reference where it was at all. Because
it was at Trump Tower? Or no, Trump?
Yeah, it was at like a Trump resort or something, and Trump was there.
He was there, yeah.
But yeah, on this episode, I don't really know where the Goldbergs takes place. I have watched almost the whole show, but I just haven't watched all the episodes this season because I got bored of it.
Yeah. Jenkintown, is that where they're from?
Yeah, but
wherever
Ohio or something?
Is? Yeah, somewhere in the middle of the country. It feels
so they didn't reference the fact that they had to drive to Las Vegas.
Right. Have you watched that whole first newest season?
No.
Oh, okay.
Nope.
'Cause I
I
feel
just
like
watched this one episode because Hulk Hogan was on there.
Right. Every once in a while, I do get into that where I'm like, oh, I want to watch a bunch of fucking Goldbergs.
Yeah.
It's a quality program.
I feel like traditionally it has been very quality, but this now I'm like, I don't know. I feel like we're moving away from the premise because
That
you know,
happens.
the
Sometimes shows
kids got
change.
old.
Yeah.
So
Yep.
you're like, I feel like they're trying to hang on.
Yeah. It's weird because sometimes you fall in love with a show because it fits a certain pattern.
Yeah.
And then things change, and then it sort
You're
of
like-
you're like, this isn't the show that I
Yeah, and
started
even though
watching.
these are the same characters, it just seems like they wouldn't be acting this way for so long now that their lives are
right.
changing.
Sometimes it makes sense. Like Always Sunny, you're like, these people never learn.
They
from
never
anything.
learn from anything.
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. But anyway, so Hulk Hogan essentially played the part in the show where, there's always a part where you fuck someone over. You're really be mean to your mom or dad. And then you're like, oh, man, I shouldn't have been so mean. I just realized it.
And then Hulk Hogan told him he was being real mean.
Yeah.
Did he
Because,
tell
like,
him to eat
Murray, the premise was the thing is, like, premise of this episode was that they wanted to get WrestleMania. Their dad was like, okay, even though I hate it, I'll order WrestleMania for you on pay-per-view. And then the grandpa was like, hey, you should buy tickets and bring them to WrestleMania.
Oh, jeez, Grandpa.
Yeah, so then their plan, then he told him, he got the tickets from a scalper. They ended up being fake. But so he's like, well, let's go to WrestleMania. And then the kids, Barry and Adam, have this whole plan to ditch their dad when they get there.
Oh, that sucks.
Yeah, they're like, we'll make him go buy us a bunch of merch. Then we'll make him go buy us snacks. Then we'll ditch him.
Oh, man. What was the, where's the truth in this? Where do we, at the end of the episodes, we get to see, like, oh, this guy who wrote the show did actually go to WrestleMania.
No.
There was none of that.
No, but that usually does happen at the end of Goldberg's.
Okay.
He was, like, wrestling with his friend at the end.
So he was a wrestling fan.
I'm assuming
Not
so.
as much as
it
he was-
seems like anybody that grew up in the 80s was a wrestling fan.
Right.
Like Hulk Hogan was such a big deal.
Right. Like anyone who was in high school from 1997 to 1999 probably engaged in a little bit of professional wrestling.
That's right, Steve Austin.
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. So sometimes I feel like it's inescapable if you're into pop culture.
Yes, absolutely.
The 80s and the 90s were both those.
Well, I look forward to seeing that episode of the Goldbergs.
Yeah.
All right, so we got a lot to break down. We're going to break down every bit of AEW content this week.
And guys, we're going to break it all down, and then we're going to stop recording. Then we're going to watch the pay-per-view. Then we're going to come back and record after.
Yeah, get ready for
So
that.
this is a preview and a review.
Yeah,
all rolled into one.
Absolutely.
I'm super fucking excited. It's 5:30, so we got
about
in real time an hour and a half till the pay-per-view starts.
Yeah, and that's when I start cracking Steve Weisers also. So get ready for that. You'll be able to tell by the tone of my voice.
And I think I'll be drinking some rum and
Oh, that's
Cokes.
right. We got some rum and Coke. We got all ready for this. We went and stocked up.
Yeah, we just spent $50 on sandwich fixings.
Somehow.
Talking about between ham and turkey and cheese and
Jeremy's
bread and
$5
rolls.
jar of pickles.
Sorry, guys. I like to have pickles on
I know.
my
I can't
sandwich.
deny the man's the pickles.
Thank you.
Yeah, it adds up.
Yeah, and then spent like $40 at the liquor store.
Yeah, and I had to get salami, bro. I love salami, the
Had to
most
get
expensive. And you know what? Every time I get salami, you're like, oh, I'll get a half pound. That's not that much. But then it's like a fucking, it's like a foot tall stack of meat.
Totally. It's like the World Trade Center of fucking meats. Pre 9/11.
Okay, all right. Jeez. Yeah.
You're allowed to make 9/11 jokes now.
Okay. All right, sounds good. So let's move right on from that. The first bit that we have is
Good thing we told everyone to stop listening.
yeah, geez. Jeremy's been canceled. Now on to AEW Dark. Did you watch Dark this week?
Yeah, I watched Dark this week.
Yeah, of course you did.
The wrestling week starts on Tuesday with AEW Dark and NWA Power, which we don't talk about because you haven't been caught up.
And you've watched every episode.
I missed one episode, but I didn't go back and watch it. I just watched
You just
the
kept
next
going.
two. Yeah.
I know, and I'm like, what am I going to do? Go back and binge 5 hours of NWA?
Actually, I mean, it's bingeable.
Wow, that'd be crazy.
Yeah. Think about it. Why can you binge an hour-long TV show but not an hour-long wrestling show?
Yeah, that's true. I mean, I love wrestling.
Yeah.
I probably don't love wrestling as much as you, maybe?
I go through moods.
Right.
Sometimes, yeah.
I watch so much other weird shit, too.
Yeah.
Like, I have such a wide variety of stuff I watch.
Right.
I'm, like, busy watching Stumptown and fucking old
like,
seasons
when
of
I'm
Angel.
at work on
Angel.
When I'm at work
Arrow.
on Tuesday, I'm like super excited to come home and watch AEW Dark and NWA Power. And I've noticed that sometimes I'll like one or the other better, but it's almost always the second one I watch.
Right. Oh,
Just
that's good.
The tone shift, I think.
Right.
When you're watching NWA Power, you're like, oh, right. You're like, it's like the fucking 80s in here. and then AEW starts, and it's like loud
This
and
modern,
colorful and bright.
professional
But then when
wrestling.
you're watching AEW, and you're like, it's so modern and fucking fast and shit, and then you turn on NWA Power, you're like, ooh, it's like a nice tone
retro.
change. It's
Yeah.
retro, so it's like it goes both ways for me.
Yeah, well, I guess maybe we'll do a fucking.
We'll do a special breakdown of Power someday.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah.
So the first thing to talk about with this week's
And
episode.
these are both on YouTube for free,
That's
guys.
the other thing, dude.
It's crazy.
This is free wrestling content. Also,
Yeah.
Major League Wrestling is free. We haven't been watching as much as that.
It's true, yeah.
But, that's out
You
there.
only
And
have
that's
so
awesome.
much time to watch wrestling.
You only have so much time.
Yeah.
And then with this Outer Worlds video game
I know.
out that we're playing,
Yeah.
if this was a normal catch-up, we'd probably be talking a lot about that. You guys
Yeah.
should play that. It's very good.
Yep.
But anyways, the first thing we learn on this new episode of AEW Dark, not learn, but MJF is on commentary with Excalibur.
That was awesome.
And it was amazing.
MJF's amazing at commentary.
It's not really a shocker.
No. But it's not like he's out there doing his character, putting himself over the whole hour.
He didn't at all. He put the other guys over a lot, and he kept being like, well, even though I definitely hate this guy's guts,
Yeah.
he's a very good wrestler.
Like sometimes he'll say something mean about the guy, but then be like, yeah, they're good.
Like, okay, so this first match is Sean Spears with Tully Blanchard versus Michael Nakazawa.
Yeah.
And, like,
I'm all set with Michael Nakazawa.
I was going to ask you if you were all set with him.
Yeah. I think that he should be like an interviewer in like because I noticed that one time he interviewed Riho and he like translated.
Right, that's cool.
That's cool.
You don't like the baby oil spots.
I don't like the baby oil spots. I don't like when he takes his underwear off and puts it on his hand and gives the guys a stink face.
That's my least favorite thing. If you took that...
I'd rather watch 1,000 Orange Cassidy matches.
Well, Orange Cassidy's way better
Yeah.
than Michael Nakazawa.
Right, so as far as like a comedy
but there is a psychology to Nakazawa's baby oil. Like, okay, so
That's what MJF said
I
in
guess I just
commentary, and
listened
I
to
was
what
like,
MJF
yeah.
Well, no, did you notice the part where Nakazawa ran over to the middle rope and he oiled the rope, and then Tully kept trying to get up on the apron, but he couldn't because there was baby oil
No,
on the
I
middle
did not
rope.
notice that.
Because he kept getting up on the rope, and then Michael Nakazawa was like, fine, fuck this.
Okay, yeah, but it's just, I mean, yes.
What about the part when he
That's-
was running at him and he straight up Looney Tunes his ass
And he
squirted on the ground and he fell, Jeremy? What?
I mean, the baby oil, is
You don't
that
like
really your gimmick?
it is gross.
It is
There
gross.
was one
Can't the Nakazawa be your gimmick?
Yeah, right.
You know?
And
I don't love the baby oil. And then that one time on Being the Elite where he put it on his food and ate it,
That was gross.
I'm like, this is crazy.
That's making me nauseous, right? Just thinking about it.
Brother, don't start. Sorry about the...
I was going to bring it up too, so it's okay.
So for me, I mean, everyone has their own specific ideas of what they want to watch on wrestling, and for me,
and what it should and shouldn't be.
yeah, it's like Nakazawa doesn't do it for me. I don't hate him.
And it's not that
I do
comedy.
like him.
It's
I
not
do-
that comedy doesn't do it.
It's specifically
The oil.
The oil. No, it's the underwear thing too. It's just the weird. He's a gross out guy.
He is a gross out guy.
And I don't like the gross out
Yeah,
comedy.
I actually hate gross out comedy.
Me too. So that's where I'm at.
Would you have lost your mind if Sean Spears lost?
I was like, Sean Spears is winning this.
Yeah,
I
totally.
mean, some guys, it's been revealed through watching the show that some guys are jobbers, and Michael Nakazawa was one of them.
And other than the baby oil stuff, I thought this match was pretty crappy.
Yeah, it wasn't a great match.
It looked like they were both moving in slow motion.
Yeah. Yeah.
So
Sean Spears, but it's building to this hot feud with Sean Spears and Joey Janela.
Yes.
So I was about to say he needs an opponent, so there it is.
He has one, yeah.
Yeah.
And so Sean Spears won with... It
Death Valley Driver.
No.
Oh, the slingshot suplex.
It was a slingshot jackhammer.
Yeah, it was.
But Excalibur called it a slingshot brainbuster, and I was like, that's not what it is.
No, it was a slingshot
Jackhammer.
Jackhammer. And that was Tully's finisher.
That's what he
slingshot
said,
suplex.
and I was like, oh, all right, cool.
Yeah.
But it looked like he jackhammered it too much.
I think maybe he just
made it his
updated
own?
Yeah, I
Yeah.
think so. But then later on the next Sean Spears match I saw, he won with his old finisher.
With the Death Valley
With
Driver.
the Death Valley Driver. It's on that was on Dynamite.
Probably, yeah.
So I don't know if he's using both or going back and forth or what. I like the slingshot jackhammer. He should use it for
yeah,
his
it looked
finish.
cool. It was an interesting move. I was
He
like,
did a
I
great
haven't-
job.
I haven't really seen that.
And to think that Tully was doing that in the early 80s.
Yeah, that I was like,
That's
slingshot
innovative.
slingshot anything you would think they wouldn't
yeah.
have. But I think there was a lot of that.
Yeah.
Draping guys over the ropes and stuff.
I think they did a lot of weird shit back there that you think of
that you
would
think
be
is
modern.
new shit.
Yeah,
Definitely.
exactly.
All right, on to the next match. I think this is wrestling-wise one of the worst episodes of Dark.
I thought so too. I thought the best part of this was MJF on commentary. He really carried the show.
I agree. So the next match is Mercedes Martinez and Big Swole versus Sadie Gibbs and Allie.
Okay, yeah.
I hate them all.
You hate them all?
Mercedes Martinez is okay.
All right, I like Mercedes Martinez. Is Big Swole really young?
Yeah, she's like 22.
So I feel like maybe she's, someone they're grooming for the future.
I like
and they're
her
putting her with this other lady
because she's a veteran.
She's a veteran.
And, they did some tag moves together. Just everything looked like shit.
Yeah. They both have the mean chick gimmick.
Sadie Gibbs is awful. I'm going to continue to say that every week.
Wow.
Sadie Gibbs sucks.
Again, she's very young and very inexperienced.
Yeah.
Who do you like better, Sadie Gibbs or Britt Baker?
Britt Baker, because
Wow.
I think she's a better wrestler.
Yeah.
She knows how to wrestle.
Yeah.
This chick's always yucking it up to the crowd at the wrong time, and no one's feeling it. And
Yeah.
I'm like, I guess she's doing her job, but
you're not buying it.
And I like Allie as a person. We saw her back in the day at Beyond.
Yeah, Cherry Bomb.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But she's sloppy.
There's something
It's
not clicking since she's been in AEW.
I agree, and I think it's kind of her style. I'm not
Is
saying
the
she's
ring bigger than she's used to or something?
Maybe.
I think it might be something like that because when she hits the ropes and comes with clotheslines and shit, it never looks
it's
right.
like she's out of juice by the time she gets to the striking portion
Yeah.
of the match. Yeah, so I don't want to talk too much about this
because we didn't love it. I didn't love it either. I thought it was kind of
waiting for it to end, and I was like, oh boy. I felt like I was doing homework when I was watching that match.
Yeah.
Sadie and Allie win when Sadie hits, my notes say Moon Daily on Big Swole, which
wow.
I think must mean moonsault.
Must be.
But Moon Daily's silly. Yeah, and I was like, all right, sure. The chick can do a moonsault. But I'm like, honestly, everyone can do a moonsault.
Yeah.
I'm not saying I could do a moonsault, but you did a moonsault once. I saw it.
Guys, I did a moonsault.
It was crazy.
Yeah.
He hurt himself.
Yeah, I did. Because I did it off a rock onto
Through a sheet of ice.
what I thought was soft snow.
But there was a thin sheet of razor-sharp ice on top of it.
But I fucking did it.
Yeah. You cut up your hands, right?
I cut up my ribs, and my hands, yeah.
Yeah, it was. Thank God no one was there because it's dangerous to moonsault an actual person.
Yeah. Let me ask you about my moonsault. Was it a Bam Bam Bigelow moonsault or was it an actual moonsault?
It was a Bam Bam because it wasn't like a Kurt Angle where you went up and then came down.
Yeah.
It was like a really fast.
Yeah, definitely.
So then we get a Britt Baker promo for Britt versus B Priestley at Full Gear, and my only note here is a lot of dentist talk. She's like, I'm going to grab you by your mandibulars, and I'm going to pull them over your mandibulars.
Yes,
I don't know.
She was talking a lot about the parts of the inside of your mouth.
Yep.
I didn't love this promo. It was probably the best Britt Baker thing I've
think
seen
it was
so
too,
far.
yeah.
I mean, she did seem really intense. I really think she's a heel.
And I think
dentists are heels.
I'm pretty sure she also said she's going to rip her head off of her body, so that doesn't seem like a good guy thing to say.
Yeah, and she's going to be fighting
B Priestley, who's definitely a bad guy.
I think she is awesome.
I
think B Priestley might be the best woman they have. I mean, I don't mean in the ring. I mean presentation-wise and look and name and just she just feels like a character.
Yeah, I think Nyla Rose is up there.
Oh yeah, definitely. But I think B Priestley should be champion.
I think they could be together even. B Priestley and Nyla Rose.
Yeah, definitely. She's a badass.
Yeah. Then we got this is a very short undesirable to undeniable with Jimmy Havoc. And they were doing the interview, and then they cut away, and they were like, all right, well, they started using music we couldn't clear.
Oh, right, yeah.
So we had to move the thing. And I'm like, I just don't like Jimmy Havoc, I guess.
You don't like him?
I don't hate him. You know what? And I kind of...
You don't care?
I don't care. But that's more... I did used to not like him. I was like, whatever... Jimmy Havoc, Darby Allin, now I love Darby Allin. He's up there top 10
and
probably.
Joey Janela.
Janela.
Of the hardcore guys in AEW, Jimmy Havoc's the worst.
Yes.
Right? You got fucking Mox, Darby, Janela, all awesome.
Yeah.
And Jimmy Havoc, you're like, yeah, okay.
I see it. I get what you're doing.
Yeah.
I'm
sure some people really connect to that.
Yeah, I'm just not feeling it personally.
Yeah.
And I don't think
he seems like a cool guy.
And I don't think he's a bad wrestler either.
I agree with you.
He's just as good as everybody else, but it's just I'm not buying the character.
Yeah.
I'm like, if I'm going to get into a moody weirdo, I'm going to
go
with Darby Allin.
Yeah.
Because he's even moodier and even weirder.
Yeah.
So then we get the main event for AEW Dark, which is so crazy. This is just a free show. What a stroke of genius to use the Dark matches as its own show.
Yes.
It's obviously, but such a good idea.
Yeah.
Jurassic Express versus Joey Janela and Jimmy Havoc.
Oh, right, yeah.
Now, there's a lot of interesting psychology sort of at play with the way Joey's wrestling.
Jimmy's wrestling heel, 100% wrestling heel.
Yeah, and he wants to cheat and use weapons.
And his partner is not wrestling heel.
Yeah, he wants to wrestle.
He's not taking shortcuts.
Yeah, and he wants to wrestle.
And they're fighting two tiny little beautiful men.
Yes, the two tiny adorable little dudes.
Jungle Boy Jack and
Marco Stunt.
Little
kid Marco Stunt.
Marco Stunted Growth.
Oh, yeah.
Has anyone ever said that? Is that why his name's Stunt?
It must be.
Yeah.
I love both.
He's like 100 pounds.
Yeah, but man, there was one point he did a Tope Suicida, and he went through those ropes so hard, and he hit that. I'm like, that looked legit. He just threw his entire body
fast
at you.
As fuck.
Yeah, he is. So it's crazy how fast. The only person faster than him is Darby, which is crazy because he's bigger than him.
Yeah, definitely.
Did you have thoughts or feelings about that match?
I liked it. I thought that Jungle Boy and Marco Stunt did a couple cool tandem moves, and I thought they did a couple moves where it's like, oh, I feel like in the regular team, Luchasaurus would be picking up Jungle Boy a lot and throwing him, but now Jungle Boy's picking up Marco Stunt a lot and throwing him.
Oh, and Luchasaurus gave him a mask.
Yeah.
So he puts that mask on the way down. Babysaurus.
Yeah.
I like that.
Yeah.
So Janela and Havoc win.
And midway through the match, Janela staple gunned Havoc in the face.
Yes.
Right?
Yes.
Because he kept trying to get him to staple
him, yeah.
Joey Janela, Jungle Boy.
Yes. Yeah, I think that Joey's like, oh, come on, Jungle Boy's a beautiful man. You can't staple that guy.
Yeah, definitely. He's like, come on, we don't need to cheat and hurt these guys and make them bleed. It could just be a match.
Yeah, just win the match.
Yeah.
Janela hits. My fucking notes are funny. Janela hits Mario. Janela hits Marco with an avalanche package pile driver that obliterates the little dude.
Yeah.
I was
it's a little overkill on that guy.
Yeah, it's funny because Janela's like, let's just wrestle him, and then he murdered him.
He could have probably finished Marco Stone with a clothesline, to be honest.
Yeah, that's true. And so then we start setting up this match that'll be at Full Gear because we go backstage and you see Tully approach Janela, and then Spears just fucking attacks him, and then you see Tully opening Janela's mouth.
Yeah.
And then we kind of cut away, but we know that Sean is putting a lit cigarette out on his tongue.
That's right. Yeah. He pulled his tongue out with pliers.
Oh yeah.
And then he's like, "Come on!" And Tully handed him a lit cigarette.
Yeah. Whew.
That's fucked up.
Joey's just gonna eat it.
Yeah.
You're just gonna put it out and he's just gonna eat it.
How do you sell a burned tongue for weeks?
Oh man, I think you don't. I think it's just burned.
Yeah.
Oh, he should take his tongue out and dump some lemon juice or something on it.
Yeah. So they're gonna fight at the pay-per-view today.
Yeah. So that was AEW Dark.
Yep. I like how they're advancing storylines and making up new storylines on Dark, even though they're underneath storylines.
Yeah, it still matters.
Yeah,
and the wins and losses still count.
Yeah, definitely.
This is a great episode of Dynamite.
On to Dynamite, yeah.
Yeah, in wrestling, they'd be referred to as the Go Home Show.
The Go Home Show, which means the show heading to the pay-per-view.
Yeah, the last TV show before the papes.
Yeah.
All right, so we open this match with a little bit of a banger. Trent versus Pac.
Oh, yeah, this is an awesome match.
Yeah, Trent's wicked good at wrestling.
Yeah, he's super good. And Pac is maybe one of the best at wrestling.
I agree.
And his character, it's so funny because remember he was such a bland good guy in WWE?
Yeah.
And I did like him then.
I did too. Because
he
he's
was
such a good wrestler.
Yeah, such a good wrestler. But he was he was smiling and stuff. And
but
now he's just such a prick.
And he still does all the same moves. It's like in AEW when you're a heel, you're still allowed to do all your moves.
Yeah, exactly. You can do whatever you want in the ring.
Yeah, it's still going to be a wild spot fest.
Yeah.
Oh, speaking of spots, you got Orange Cassidy getting in there and trying to give Pac the what and for.
The tiny little kicks and the tiny little super kick.
Didn't work so much against Pac.
Yeah, he fucking booted him right in the face.
He did. He got him.
Yeah.
Not, which is good. Orange Cassidy can't Orange Cassidy everybody.
No, yeah, exactly. So I think that the trick to getting Orange Cassidy even more over is getting his ass kicked a lot.
Yeah, he's good at it.
He let him do the thing, they no-sell it, and beat his ass. That seems to be a pattern right now.
Yeah, and
the Bucks did it too.
He's getting his ass beat when his hands come out of his pocket and he's taking moves.
And his sunglasses come off.
Yeah, totally. He's been depowered if you take the hands out and the sunglasses off.
But I was saying to Mikey earlier, when we saw Orange Cassidy on the Indies, and in fact, he didn't look like this yet when I first saw him. He had long hair.
I had never seen that. I've never seen that.
Right.
Version.
Yeah, so Orange Cassidy was different when we saw him, but he would also move in slow motion and shit, but then he would drink, sometimes it was orange juice and sometimes it was Red Bull.
Yeah.
And then get super powered up and fucking House of Fire everybody.
I think they did do the orange juice spot on one of the first appearances. Not on Dynamite, but I think they did it in one of those other matches.
Yeah, look at that pay-per-view.
So we're wondering if the juice is going to
We're going to wonder
come
if
back.
At some point Orange Cassidy will get his even better superpowers where he gets to kick more ass.
Right, it makes him an offensive machine.
Yeah.
So Pac ends up winning.
Yeah, with a botched ref count here.
Yeah.
Did you see that?
Is that what happened?
I
So
think.
Pac hit him with the
Black arrow.
Is that what he still calls it? That?
Yeah.
And didn't win.
And the ref counted 2, and they said that
Trent kicked out.
Trent kicked out, but I don't think he did.
Was Trent under the impression this was it?
Talking about like what the real wrestler was thinking why he didn't kick out.
Is that the
even
finish? Was the finish supposed to be the black arrow?
No, I don't think so.
Because it's not like he hits you with the black arrow and then he puts you in the brutalizer and then you pass out or
but
whatever.
He didn't kick out, but the ref didn't count 3. So then he just put him in the brutalizer anyway, and then he fucking...
Did he pass out or did he tap out or did
he
they...
passed out.
Yeah.
And I got a real good look at the brutalizer on this one, and it's a lot like the Anaconda Vice, I think.
Yeah.
Where it's just pushing on your carotid artery.
Right.
And it's stopping the blood flow to your head, and you pass out.
Right, and both your arms are behind your back,
Yeah,
right?
yes, exactly.
So how can you even kick out?
It's a fucking brutal move. Good move. Brutalizer.
It's a great name, too.
Yeah.
Oh, boy. The next thing that happened on this episode of Dynamite was Cody's big announcement.
Oh, yeah.
The interview with Tony Schiavone.
So, what did you think the announcement was going to be?
You
didn't even know it was a thing.
I didn't even have a guess.
Yeah.
And I saw what it was before I had seen that there was an announcement.
So I avoided all spoilers. I got home from work and watched Dynamite. I didn't even know what was going to happen on Dynamite.
Right.
Boy, was this a promo.
So people are talking about this promo.
I have been showing everybody.
Yeah, and I think we're going to drop
been
it.
Fucking sending this to everybody.
Yeah.
I've been like, hey, come over and watch this fucking Cody Rhodes promo.
I know you texted me yesterday, like, watch it right now. I was like, I'm in the car. I'm not doing that. But I did watch it actually, I think I waited until I watched it on the show. I wanted to see it in context.
Yeah.
It was amazing. So we're
going to drop it in
at the end of the episode because it's really
at the end of in the middle of the episode.
Oh yeah, before we tell you the results of Full Gear.
Yeah, because we can't do it justice. You need to hear this promo.
But I don't want to drop a 6-minute promo right now.
So we'll bullet points it right now.
Yeah.
Basically, the announcement is the stipulation. He says that there's this idea that because he's management, because as we all know, Cody Rhodes is EVP. Executive Vice President of AEW.
Yep.
And he's getting a title shot. So it seems like favoritism is at work.
Right. So then he says that if he doesn't win this match, that he'll never again challenge for the AEW Championship.
Right, which I thought was crazy.
That's crazy, because then you start going
like, well,
then Cody's going to win. But then maybe not.
Then you're like, maybe not.
Every time I think especially with AEW, if I think I know what's going to happen, I'm not really like, all right, I knew Pac was going to beat Trent.
Right.
Like
I knew that
Sean
Spears was going to beat Nakamura.
Yeah, totally. Yeah.
Yeah. But it's like, okay, well, I'm such a fucking Cody mark, and I feel like that whole crowd was in the palm of his hand.
Oh, dude, it's
this
crazy.
Promo, you guys, it's crazy,
and everyone is talking about it.
And everybody's talking about it. And
regular wrestling fans, famous wrestling fans.
Darius Rucker is tweeting about it.
The Rock,
oh yeah,
The Rock. Jeremy, why'd you go with the Hootie first? Jeremy keeps the Hootster above Dwayne.
In a very high regard for Hootie and the Blowfish.
Absolutely.
And his solo country career.
Yes. So everyone is loving it.
Everyone's loving it. It was a classic
and
promo.
And you had said it might make me cry.
Yeah.
And I did roll one. I
rolled one too. I watched it. Okay, so I watched AEW Dynamite. This promo fucking smacked me in the face.
Yep.
I was like, this is amazing. I felt so good. I'm so behind Cody. And then I watch it after the show, and I was like, damn, that was fucking good. And this is before I'd noticed anybody else was talking about it. I was just like, that was so fucking good. And then I watched it before work on YouTube the next day, and
that was when you texted me, and you're like, you got to watch this, brother.
And I fucking rolled a tear, and I'm like, wow, I can't fucking do this. I got to go to work.
Yeah, I can't be crying before I go to work. Yeah, look how many fire emojis I put on my phone.
It's just
7.
So passionate, so real, so honest, so cool, so funny. And if you're sitting there listening, like, what is this promo? You just wait about 20 minutes and you'll hear it.
Yeah, yeah. Should I have dropped it in now? Would that have made more sense? Oh, well, we're not doing it. Let's move on with the show.
Yeah.
We have the Lucha Brothers and SoCal. What the fuck's the U stand for?
Uncensored.
I was like, United? They're each on commentary. The Lucha Brothers come out to go on the Spanish commentary team, and SCU comes out to be on the English
Yeah, it's funny. Until you told me that, I didn't realize the SCU was on commentary in English.
Right.
Because I didn't hear them on the commentary, and I was kind of, I just got my new phone.
Yeah, you were a little busy.
I mean, I was kind of signing into all my apps while I was watching AEW.
Right. Well, you didn't miss anything on this commentary because the reason you didn't know they was there is because you couldn't hear them. Scorpio Sky and Frankie Kazarian have really low voices.
Yeah, it's weird.
And I don't know if they weren't, the mic levels were weird or I couldn't hear them and they weren't saying much.
Right.
So they're all doing commentary for the bronze medal match.
Which is weird.
Yeah, it's like the losers from the tournament.
Do they actually get medals? Are there
They
medals?
do. There are medals. When
These guys are wearing medals, right?
Yeah, they all took off their medals when they got in the ring. There's first, second, and third place medals.
That in the tag team division?
At least for now, from the tournament. You don't like it.
That's weird.
It is weird.
Yeah, I don't like it, but I guess we'll see what happens.
I think maybe they could cash their medals in, maybe for this match, and this is how they get into the. This is purely making this up on the spot. But so anyway, so now Private Party is fighting Dark Order, and the winner gets into the triple threat tag team match at Full Gear against the Lucha Brothers and SCU.
Yes,
that's what's happening here.
That's right. Which I'm like, okay, does the first tag team match really have to be a triple threat? But okay,
I'm sure it'll be great.
Yeah. Oh, of course.
Yeah. So this match was pretty good.
Yeah.
These guys are all good.
Yeah, these guys are all awesome. Private Party's fun.
Private Party is a lot of fun.
Yeah.
And
they seem actually cool, and that's something that's hard. It's hard.
It's hard.
AEW has a lot of guys who are actually
legit cool.
Yeah, but it's hard to do.
And I remember watching this match and being pretty impressed with Stu Grayson. He's a powerhouse.
Oh, and fucking Evil Uno has a shirt now.
What do you mean?
Was he wearing a shirt during this match?
Oh, he wasn't he?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
He wears a shirt now because he probably got sick of everyone telling him how fat and ugly he was.
I know. Every time I look,
he looks cool. He looks like Viscera.
Yeah, and when I look at him without his shirt on, I'm like, I'm looking in the mirror. Like I had the same shape.
That's the body I'm afraid of.
Yeah, I have the same shape of gut and to man titty ratio. Like not huge, but pretty big.
Definitely. And I think like in some ways being a weird fat guy with your shirt off is kind of a draw in wrestling because people like to see ugly, weird bodies every once in a while.
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
It makes you eviler.
Different bodies. We're not going to call them ugly.
I'm sorry.
Jeepers. Creepers.
I meant like my body.
Right. Yeah, it is weird.
It is weird. But I think that he looks better with the top on.
I agree.
He looks more imposing.
He looks more menacing.
Yeah.
Yes.
So, good call.
So Private Party ends up getting the win with Gin and Juice.
That's a good name for their finisher, yep.
And they're heading to the pay-per-view match.
So now the pay-per-view match is going to be the Lucha Brothers.
Versus SCU.
Versus?
Private Party.
Well, that sounds fire.
Yeah, that's probably going to be pretty great. And I'm glad Dark Order didn't win. I don't think they would have added it too much to that match.
No.
Boy, this was fucking hilarious. We got the Jericho vignette. That's like a spoof of all of like the Road 2s and like all that
it's
stuff,
a specific scene-for-scene spoof.
Oh, it is scene for scene?
Of the Cody Rhodes promo they played last week.
Oh, okay.
The thing where, so this promo opens with like a weird tone in the music.
Yep.
Like and it's like to simulate that Jericho's sitting there and he's zoned out.
Yeah.
He's thinking so hard about his match because this is exactly how Cody's promo started. And in Cody's, Brandy was sitting there talking to him about a thing they had to do.
Oh, like when they were talking in the kitchen.
Yeah, exactly. It's a scene
now
for scene.
I get it.
So it's like, and he in Cody's promo last week, she was like, so we got to go do this thing, and then we got to meet the thing, and then she's like, is that okay with you? And then he's like, he kind of starts making, and he goes, yeah, that's great. And he gets up and kisses Brandy, and they leave. And then in Jericho's promo, Sammy Guevara's there. He's like, so is this kind of bubbly good, or is this kind of bubbly better? Which kind of bubbly do you really want to do, man? And Jericho goes, yeah, either one's fine. And he gets up and kisses Sammy Guevara on the forehead.
Oh, that's funny.
It was like, oh, man, this was like a shot-for-shot parody of everything Cody Rhodes holds dear.
Yeah.
Which I thought was a great move to do from the creative team.
Yes,
Chris Jericho, this is a
smart.
great idea.
Yeah, this
to
is
parody the shit you do on your own show.
Yeah,
A lot of the shit Cody does is so sincere
that
it walks the line of maybe people thinking it's a little sappy or dull.
You need to take the piss.
So if you take the piss out of it,
Yeah.
on your own show, then it makes everything feel better.
Yes.
It makes the sincerity more sincere, and it makes the snarkiness more
and
snarky.
you're like, oh, fucking Jericho, you're such a fucking dick. He's so good at being a bad guy.
He is good at being a bad guy. And so fucking Soulman Jones was in this.
Oh, yeah.
So in the Cody one, they keep cutting to DDP.
Right.
In this one, they keep cutting to Soulman Jones, which we may know as a Virgil, who it was so funny to get him. And then in Cody's ones, they're talking to his mom. And in this one, they're talking to Jericho's aunt's friends from church.
Yeah, dude, that was fucking hilarious.
And they're just, it's
worth
really
checking
funny.
out for sure.
It's really funny. And, the whole idea of the Inner Circle, I don't think they've really laid it out in the way that I understand it. It's just kind of like hanging there, and I think the idea was that Chris Jericho said to himself, well, you know what, just because it's all Elite Wrestling, the Elite don't run this shit.
Yeah.
I'm bringing my own guys in.
Yeah.
I'm going to talk to Tony, I'm going to get my guys in here, and we're going to run this shit.
Yep.
And everything they think they're doing that's so cool, we're going to take the piss out of them.
Yeah, we're going to make fun of him.
Yeah, and we're the cool guys. Fuck you guys.
He's a Spanish god, this one guy.
SG. Sammy Guevara, the Spanish god.
Yep. And I think it's a great... I worry about the trajectory of Sammy Guevara if he wasn't in the Inner Circle. I think
agree
he
with
could have
you.
got lost in the shuffle of smarmy heels and stuff.
Yep,
and
I agree.
especially in a landscape where MJF exists. How does Sammy elevate that?
Yeah, definitely.
Well, he does it by having a bunch of boys and be able to talk as much shit as he wants without worrying about getting his ass kicked.
Exactly.
And it's cool that he has his own vlog and they can use that as a weapon.
They do use
and I
that.
guess he's the foil of Brandon Cutler.
Right, in some ways, yeah. Because
Yeah.
it's also like, and the Sammy Guevara vlog is becoming the Inner Circles being the Elite.
Yes, absolutely.
Right?
Yes.
It's like they have their own little... And sometimes I watch that vlog. It's pretty good. He's usually pretty earnest on there.
Yeah, he's looking really nice.
And when
Isn't
Cutler
nice.
comes on there, Cutler's a heel.
Oh, he is?
Yeah, and it's
Oh.
like he calls it the alternate universe. He goes, what the fuck? What universe am I in?
Oh, that's funny.
Yeah.
I like that.
Yeah.
And Cody kind of referenced in his promo, and you'll hear later,
yeah.
that
we
the
forgot.
Elite are going to be clashing with
The Inner Circle.
The Inner Circle in the match beyond.
The match beyond, guys. I don't know if you know that term from the 1980s of the NWA.
The match beyond refers to a type of match called War Games.
So War Games is when you put one ring next to another ring. You got two
smack
rings.
them right up against each other.
And then you build a cage all the way around, and you put a fucking top on that cage.
Yeah, baby.
Okay, so WWE owns this because they bought WCW, who ran this pay-per-view.
Yeah,
But Cody's dad, Dusty, invented the match.
the match beyond.
And so in War Games, you'd be like, it's War Games and the match beyond. That's what they used to say.
Right, so now they'll just say, welcome to the match beyond.
I think so. Because it's like the idea in War Games is that like you come in one at a time. So one team will always have the advantage until every guy's in.
Is it not going to work like that?
I don't know. Because and then once everyone's in, then the match
Right,
beyond
you can't,
starts.
You,
that's
oh,
how
that's
it works.
right. You can't win until the match beyond starts.
Right. So Cody owns the match beyond. So that's what we'll be calling it, I think.
Yeah.
Whatever.
So 5-on-5, you think, or
Yeah, probably.
right? Like all the 5 core members of the Inner Circle, which are easy to define, which would be your Jake Hager,
Yep.
Santana, Ortiz,
Chris Jericho.
No.
Yeah, Ortiz.
Santana, Jericho, and Spanish God.
Yep.
So then you're like Young Bucks for sure.
Yep.
Kenny.
Yep.
Cody.
And maybe either
I think it'll be
Hangman, Dustin, or MJF.
Yeah, I think it's not because they're kind of letting us, like Kenny. Hangman's not copacetic.
Hangman's not 100% down with the Elite anymore.
It
for
seems
some
that way.
reason. Yeah, I don't know why. I think maybe because he feels like he failed them, and maybe being part of the Elite isn't necessarily what's best for him right now.
Right. Yeah, 'cause
But-
he seems to probably feel like a loser a little bit.
But wherever Cody needs backup, there's always MJF.
That's true. I guess it'd be cooler if MJF was there.
And doesn't it seem like? I mean, everyone.
We're waiting for the inevitable.
We're still
turn.
waiting for the inevitable turn of MJF. I think it's going to happen. I'm telling you, it's going to happen at some point.
Yeah, it would.
Whether it's 2 years from now.
Yeah, the longer the
but
better, I guess.
Yeah.
And it's like the shit with MJF is working, which is funny because he's such a dick.
He's such a dick, but he's
Cody's
over
such
as a face.
Yeah, totally.
Cody's so over as a good guy that you're like, fuck yeah.
That all filters down to MJF, and he gets that
it
same
does.
rub.
Yeah.
So
Even when he's roasting the crowd, they laugh at him.
Although
and you're
that's
like,
so funny.
you
I am
got
a
us.
loser.
Yeah, exactly.
You are better than me. I do know it.
Yeah.
Let's go ahead to the next match. And this was, I believe, it was my favorite match of the night. Jamie Hayter and Emi Sakura versus Riho and Shanna.
Yeah. You love Shanna.
I love Shanna.
Yeah.
Riho's awesome.
Yep.
I love Sakura.
Yeah, she
and
does
I
the Freddie Mercury gimmick.
And I like how weird Jamie Hayter is. She's
I like how weird Jamie Hayter
she's
is,
like
too.
female Dean Ambrose, not even John Moxley.
Yeah. And Jamie Hayter is B. Priestley's tag team partner.
Oh, yeah.
Did you know that?
I didn't know that.
Yeah.
They do look the same.
They look like they're a tag team.
Yeah, totally. This match was awesome.
Yeah. And Sakura picked up the pin on the champion.
Crazy.
Yeah, and they're going to fight.
Thus earned herself a title match at Full Gear.
Yeah.
Emi Sakura won when she Mahistro cradled Riho, I believe, for the pin.
That's right. And they went back and forth with the Mahistro cradles. The Mahistro cradles.
Mahistro
it's Spanish.
cradle.
And she kept reversing it, and then she did fucking
There was a lot of reversing.
Yeah. I mean, this is a fast,
It was fast.
precise match.
And I think this Shanna is a real rising star. I think she's going to jump over a lot of other chicks.
I agree with you. And they said she's been working in Portugal.
Yes, but she's French,
Yeah.
right?
That's crazy.
Yeah.
You don't ever hear about the Portuguese indie scene.
Isn't her name like the Portuguese Warrior or something like that?
I think so, yeah.
Yeah, I love this match. In my notes, I wrote fave match. Shanna is so fucking good, and Hater is very weird and badass.
And Sakura is awesome.
Sakura is awesome, and she's just, like, I love when she starts. She'll start.
She's like, I'm doing this fucking Freddie Mercury.
Yeah, and she'll
gimmick.
do the boom boom clap, but you're like, you're a bad guy.
Yeah, exactly. But she got people doing it.
And she seems to have a pretty deep tank.
Yeah, like she
does look tired at parts.
She looks like physically like an older Japanese woman.
Yeah,
but she can go.
Yeah, she can go.
She's carrying a little extra weight, and I'm not saying that in a rude way. She just looks like a normal person.
I also think she uses that for her offense.
Like
if
I worked with this lady, I'd be like, that seems right.
Yeah, totally.
You know?
Yeah.
But she can fucking go.
She can go.
And she trained Riho, which you know this is going to be a fire fucking matchup.
Awesome. Right, because they fought each other thousands of times, probably. Okay, so then we go to a Brandy promo.
Yes.
Not quite as good as the Cody promo.
Not quite as good. Brandy's doing something weird now.
I don't know what's going on. Brandy's a witch now.
Brandy's a witch, and she summons Awesome Kong.
Yeah.
And she's going to do whatever she wants and destroy the women's division.
Yeah, and she just sort of seems like she's real got a chip on her shoulder because everyone seems to be
Seems like someone specific
said all this stuff to her about how she's only there because of Cody and
Yeah.
she's just pretty and she's not a fighter and
she's not smart.
Right. I don't know. Who the fuck would say she's not smart?
I know, she's super smart.
Clearly, she's a fucking genius.
Intimidatingly
Yeah,
smart.
yeah, absolutely. She's like a fucking well-to-do businesswoman.
She's as smart as she is beautiful, which
Yeah,
is insane.
that's crazy.
And now she's evil.
Yeah, that's...
You guys turned her evil. Good job.
I mean, I'm a little like, all right, let's see where it goes.
It makes me think, is she going to be a manager?
Like, she'll just be Awesome Kong's manager?
Maybe.
I want to see where it goes. I don't know what
see where it goes.
I don't know what it is.
It feels like it's going to head towards a feud with Allie or something for some reason.
Right, yeah.
And then Allie will go dark or something. I feel like
yeah,
that's
she's
the thing.
done that.
That's something
Demon
in her
Bunny
bag.
Allie from Impact.
Everyone's got a demon persona in Impact.
They do. It's crazy.
Right? Did you see that clip of fucking aside from Impact? Joey Ryan, who's now signed there, did the dick flip to Ken Shamrock, who's now signed there.
No, I didn't. I saw that those guys went face to face, but I didn't know he dick flipped him.
He dick flipped him, and then he took the flip, and then he got up and beat his ass.
Ken got up and beat his ass.
Yeah.
Did you see the pic that Joey posted on Instagram on his birthday?
No.
Yeah, I was like, whoa, that dude is in good shape.
Oh, really?
He's like, this is what 40 looks like, and it was a full naked. He was naked, and the camera stops just like you see the fuck bone. Me and Jeremy call them fuck muscles. They're that divot that you have around your pelvis.
Yeah.
You look jacked.
Yeah. He's jacked.
And I was like, this dude is... It was just so close from posting his dick on Instagram. It's very funny.
Joey Ryan living his best life.
Absolutely. Great guy. And I signed with Impact, sure.
Yeah. Go nuts. Have fun over there.
Then we got ourselves a little bit of a squasherino. We got Brandon Cutler versus Sean Spears. And this is what you were referencing with that...
Some guys are just jobbers.
And also that Spears won with the Death Valley Driver.
Oh, right, yeah. So he went back to his finisher.
Yeah, and then after the match...
This is a good match. Brandon Cutler's... everything he does has
legs.
pop to it.
He's got legs!
Yeah, he's got pop to all his moves.
Yeah, definitely. He's good at jumping over the springboard.
Yes, that's what he's good at.
He springboards up under his butt and then will kick you in the face.
Yeah, yes.
After the match, Spears tried to beat up Brandon Cutler. And Joey Janela came out for the save.
Oh, he's going to give him the Death Valley Driver on the chair probably.
Yeah, probably, yeah.
Beat him up with the chair.
So then we got to further this match coming into
yeah,
full
and
gear.
then Janela comes out for the save. And so now you're like, okay, Janela full-on face. Over the last week, he's completed his
turn.
I don't think he was ever a heel, but I think he was like
a tweener.
a shitty good guy for a while, and now he's a pure good guy.
Yeah, like Mance
Warner.
Warner.
Pure baby face. Yeah.
I didn't say Mance Raider this time. I'm so proud of myself. Let's see. We got I just wrote awesome Mox Omega promo package.
Awesome Mox Omega promo package, yeah. And there was a longer version of this on YouTube. It was even awesomer.
Oh, interesting. Maybe I'll have to check that out if we have time before the
They probably showed on the pre-show.
Oh, yeah, you're right.
Yeah.
On the buy-in.
On the buy-in, yeah.
Yeah.
I'm so excited. I'm excited for this Mox versus Omega match. I think it's going to be a hard-hitting affair.
Is that what you're most excited for?
No, I'm most excited to see my man Cody win the title.
Yeah. Agreed.
So if it doesn't happen, I'm going to be super bummed.
Yeah,
I'm not saying I'm going to be mad at the company. I'm just going to be personally bummed.
Because you're rooting for him.
I'm rooting for him, yeah.
I think I am also rooting for him.
Like, if he loses, I'm like, okay, I could see how he could lose because the Inner Circle's lurking about, and all the elite guys, like, have other
matches,
shit to do.
yeah.
Well, I guess... Well, like, Hager doesn't have a match at all.
No,
And
Hangman.
Dustin's out because he's got a broken
Hangman
arm.
has a match. The Young Bucks have a match.
Yeah.
MJF doesn't have a match.
Right, so...
So then we have our main event, tag team competition. Hangman Page and Kenny Omega versus Chris Jericho and the Spanish God Sammy Guevara.
Yeah. This is a pretty fun match.
Yeah.
I thought Jericho wasn't going to tag in at all,
Yeah, totally.
but he ended up tagging in.
He did end up getting in there. Yeah, what's there not to love about this match?
This is a good match.
Yep.
But was really just a setup for the whole ending segment, right?
Yes, absolutely. So Jericho and Sammy are victorious. They won. Jericho hit Hangman with the Judas effect after Pac interfered.
Yep. Oh yeah, Pac punched him in the dick.
Yep.
From behind. The ref didn't see it.
Mm-hmm. That'll do
The
it.
refs in AEW are just as bad as the refs everywhere else.
Yeah, they don't see it. It's hard to see everything.
Yeah.
So then, like, everyone from every guy from every feud ends up down
right.
here.
So like Jericho, Cody comes out because they start beating down fucking Omega. Right?
Omega, yep.
So Cody comes out and chases off Jericho and holds the title up, right? And
Yep.
then fucking Moxley comes out and just attacks Omega. And then
There's a little part where they're fighting together.
yeah, because the
Inner Circle,
Proud and Powerful,
Yeah, Proud and Powerful. Yeah.
come down and attack. They attack Omega and Moxley while they're fighting.
Yeah. Is Jake Hagar out there?
Hagar's out there, yeah.
Yeah. So the whole Inner Circle is out there.
Yep. And then at one point, even the fucking Inner Circle is about to get away, and then out comes MJF and hits him with chairs.
Oh yeah,
Right?
He fucking backed him back towards the ring with his chair
it was
strikes.
awesome. So there's just a huge craze. It's impossible to keep track of exactly.
Yeah,
everything that
and did we
happened.
get another face off in the ring with Jericho and Kenny with their special fucking?
Yeah.
I almost said barbecue. Barbed wire. That's what it is.
Oh, Moxley and
sorry.
yeah, with their
Yeah.
special
Yeah.
his barbed wire bat versus his
Barbed wire broom.
Yep. And then at one point there was a big fucking scrum up on the ramp, and Nick Jackson took a huge dive off the top of the entrance.
Oh yep.
Hit everybody. And then at one point, this is all out of order, but like
Yeah.
the Elite was on one side and the Inner Circle was in the ring, and you kind of or near the ring, and I kind of thought the show was about to end, and they were like, oh, having a face off, but then they just fucking
They all
went
ran-
towards each other,
yeah.
gang warfare,
Gangs of New York style?
Yes, exactly, beating the hell out of each other. It was a great, exciting, thrilling way to end the show.
Yeah, my last note, all caps in bold. It's pandemonium.
It's Panda-frickin-monium. Yeah,
Yeah, so that was the end of the go home show.
yeah.
So
Very
now-
exciting.
Yeah, so now that's leading us into the Full Gear AEW Full Gear
Yep.
pay per view.
Yep.
And we're gonna break down the card. Are we gonna make predictions?
Yeah. Yeah. Why not?
Yeah, I won't have written them down.
Oh, that's okay.
Oh no, we'll pick them when we're. We'll just talk it out.
Yeah.
All right. Let's see. So we have the what's the free one called? The free. We just said the buy-in.
Yeah.
On the buy-in, we have Britt Baker versus B Priestley.
Okay.
This
yeah.
one's really easy peasy.
I want B Priestley to win.
I also want B Priestley.
She's
to
the
win.
bad guy, but I like her better. I think she's great.
But do you think Britt Baker will win?
No.
You're going B
I don't
Priestley.
necessarily think she will win. I think I'm supposed to think she will win.
You're supposed to think Britt Baker
I think
will
she's
win.
favored.
Yeah. Did they show the B Priestley promo that she did back at Britt Baker on Dynamite? Or did
No.
they put that on YouTube? Okay,
didn't see
I was
it.
watching. I saw it on my phone earlier. It was good because, like, Britt Baker was like, "Oh man, you're unprofessional. You gave me a concussion and a black eye," and then B Priestley was like, "What are you talking about?" She's like, "This is a combat sport. Like, if you can't handle it, then like don't fucking wrestle.
Basically, right?
Don't be a pussy, pretty
yeah.
much."
It's like, oh, you kicked me in the head. I'm like, yeah.
I know I kicked you in the head. That was the intent. So then we go on to the regular show. I think there'll be another match in the buy-in. I'm not sure.
Yeah,
but
yeah. They'll probably add one.
yeah.
I think the best friends will get in there somehow.
That'd be good.
Yeah.
Joey Janela versus Sean Spears with Tully Blanchard.
Okay. Yeah, that sounds good.
Excitement level 1 to 5.
like-
1 to 5 gears.
Like 2 gears.
You got 2 gears on that one.
Yeah. Like
Yeah.
I want to see a nice Joey match.
I'm rooting for Joey, but I think Sean's gonna win.
That would be fair to him.
To Sean,
Yeah.
I agree.
Yeah.
Do I want to just cruise right through these? Is that
just bang them through, man.
Okay, well, then we got Hangman Adam Page versus the Bastard Pac.
Oh, yeah. I don't know who's going to win this.
I don't either.
Is Pac undefeated?
I think so. Yeah. You know
and
what?
Jericho's undefeated.
Yeah, he's 6-0.
Yeah.
And also I noticed Riho's 6-1. I'm like, wow, they have really good records. Not a lot of people have that because not everybody gets to fight on every show.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know who's going to win this one. Has Hangman beat Pac at all? No, because Pac's undefeated.
Yeah.
Jeez, Hangman could really use a win
I think
here.
Hangman could use a win.
Drop a horse on him.
I would be okay if Pac won, but I think I'm going to root for Hangman.
I think I'm also going to root. We're probably going to be rooting for the same people a lot because they've done a good job of making good guys and bad guys and making me want to root for the good guys and not the bad guys.
Yeah, it's true.
Young Bucks versus Proud and Powerful.
Well, I got to go with my guys, the Young Bucks. On this one.
Yep.
They need a win. Proud and Powerful could use a win, too. It could go either way.
I think Proud and Powerful could use a win more.
Well, they've only beat one team, so.
Who have the Young Bucks beat?
The Best Friends.
Oh, right. All right, so either one of them could use it. That match is probably going to be delicious.
Yes.
Those guys are all wicked good at wrestling.
I'm very excited for it.
Santino and Ortiz are very good.
They are good.
Oh, boy, here we go. Unsanctioned Lights Out match. Jonathan Moxley versus Kenneth Omega.
I don't know what they're going to do, but it's going to be nuts.
And it's cool because it doesn't count, so anything could happen.
Right.
It doesn't really matter who wins.
Yeah. And
I think this could not be the end of this.
The end of this feud?
I don't know if
I think they could end up friends somehow.
Yeah.
When they were beating the fucking Proud and Powerful's ass, I'm like, this feels right. I don't know why.
And there was all right, let's kick these guys' asses together. And then that very clear moment where they went, all right, let's kick each other's ass.
You know why? Because I think they both have honor.
Yes.
Right? No matter, even though Mox is kind of a fucking dirty son of a bitch.
Yeah. Kenny's weird.
And Kenny's a freaking weirdo. They both have honor in their character.
Yeah, that's cool.
Yeah, it is cool. Those are guys I like. I like guys that have honor.
Maybe somehow Moxley works his way into this fucking match beyond or something.
I think he maybe could end up in it.
Yeah. And then we have a AEW World Tag Team Championship match. The champions, SCU, Frankie Kazarian and Scorpio Sky, defend their titles against the Lucha Brothers, Penta 0, ML0, M0,
Penta,
and Rey Fenix versus Private Party, Isaiah Cassidy, and Mark Wen.
Yeah.
I remembered all their names.
Great job.
They weren't even written down.
Wow, dude.
Cool. It was the Private Party one was the one I hoped that I would not fuck up. It's like that one of those Private Party guys, Isaiah Cassidy. He's another one of these cats that's like fucking 22.
Yes.
There's like 5 dudes that are 22, and you're like, yikes, dude.
That's
great
good for
job.
business.
Like Sammy, right? He's one of those young guys.
Sammy Guevara, yeah. Yep.
What do you think about this tag team match for the titles? Titles going to change hands?
It's impossible to tell.
You're right.
We don't know how things are going to be in AEW.
Yeah, that's true.
But I'm going to say I hope SCU retains.
I am also going to be rooting for SCU with a side piece of Private Party, and I absolutely do not want the Lucha Brothers to win the titles.
Me
and
neither.
There's a large contingent of fans who were mad they didn't win it in the first place, so I'm sure they're rooting for them now. I just don't think that's right. I just don't think they should be champs.
Not yet.
Yeah, someday.
Let's get some other guys over. The Lucha Brothers are established as dominant.
Right, like we don't need the Lucha Brothers to be champs. We don't need the Young Bucks to be champs because we know they're awesome.
Right. So down the road, they'll flip the title.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
So then the Women's World Championship, the AEW Women's World Championship.
Yep.
Riho.
A tiny little belt.
Yep, Riho. She dances on the sand.
She does.
Challenger is Emi Sakura.
Aha.
She won that match on Dynamite.
I'm going to go with Riho.
I am also going to go with Riho.
Not that I don't like Sakura, but
this could.
Come on, Riho.
Do you think this has? Do you think this could steal the show, as they say?
In some ways, I think it could steal the show. I think.
Right. It doesn't have the magnitude.
I'm not going to accuse the entire nation of America of racism, but do you think that it's harder to connect with people who speak a different language than you, as wrestlers?
I mean, I think
for some people, I think it definitely is.
Yeah, but I think in the world of wrestling, it might be a part of it makes it easier. Like as opposed to in a field that's not wrestling.
Yeah.
Like just a regular human being.
Like we're all used to Japanese wrestlers at this point.
Right.
But
I do feel a disconnect.
But I think going in, that might be a thing. But once the bell rings, that's not a thing anymore.
Yeah.
So yes, I think it could steal the show.
Yeah,
for that reason.
I think Emi Sakura is sort of undeniable, and Riho's awesome.
Yeah,
she's just flying all over the place.
So if you just sit down and watch this match without even really without caring about who they are beforehand, which I think in some ways a lot of new fans would feel that way.
That
like,
seems
who are these two people? Like,
Yeah.
okay, but once the bell rings, I think that's how you steal the show.
And as a fandom, they're open to letting you win them over.
Exactly. And these are two people, I think, who can win people over.
Win the hearts and minds.
Yes, absolutely.
Excellent. And then we're going to go on to our main event. The AEW World Championship match. Chris Jericho is taking on Cody.
That's right.
And 3 judges will be available as a tiebreaker if the match goes beyond 60 minutes.
Yeah.
Which, it's like our wrestling logic. It's like
do you think that happened because that Moxley Pac match ended in a time limit draw? So they thought, wow, time limits could be a real issue in the future.
Right. So
we need
to
in kayfabe, obviously.
Yeah, right. Of course, yeah.
So they thought time limits could be a real issue in the future. What about title matches? And they thought, well, maybe we could have judges.
Yeah. Do we know who the judges are? Or
no? Is one of them going to be DDP? And one going to be Soulman Jones?
Right. So they each have one of their own, and then the other one
Michael
is
Buffer.
Right. Yeah.
I don't know.
Yeah.
Like who? Yeah, I wonder who they'll be.
Mike Adamle.
We got Booker T down here.
Yeah, totally.
Oh yeah, they could be like whoever's available, legend wise.
Yes.
We got Bret Hart,
like Arn Anderson.
Yeah,
yeah,
it could be.
Although it's hard to pick one of these legends that isn't biased towards one or the other.
Right, exactly.
Like if you brought in Lance Storm or whatever, somehow you'd be like, well, he's going to go for Chris.
Yeah, right. And if you brought in Arn, he's going to go for Cody.
Go for the Code Man. Go for the roller coaster.
So I'm 100% with Cody on this one.
I'm 100% with Cody on this one as well.
Let's do it. Let's have a fucking face of a company who everybody loves.
Can you imagine?
Can you imagine? Let's do it.
All right. So, and I think after listening to this promo we're going to drop in, you might be on Cody's side as well.
Exactly.
So let's do that, and let's make preparations because this show starts in a half an hour.
Yeah, guys. So we're going to drop in that promo.
Yep.
We're going to go get drunk and smoke a bunch of adult cigarettes.
And watch wrestling.
Eat a shitload of fucking ham
sandwiches. Don't forget it, but dude, I got salami. I know it's expensive, but I got it.
And then we're gonna watch the show, have a hell of a time, and we'll be right back, and we'll all talk about it.
All right, listen to the code, man.
Oh, listen to this fucking shit.
All right,
guys.
get your handkerchiefs.
Yeah.
We talked about this. I know you have an announcement that's weighing heavy on you right now. Please tell us all what that announcement is.
I'm not surprised. We're not surprised. The arrival of Chris Jericho with the Inner Circle, it's been blunt. Or to use a more apropos term, it's been strategic. They have taken a scalpel to the elite. But it's a short victory lap, men, and here is why. We were already looking for you. We looked within our own club at one point. We have searched all over the world for a card that we could put our names on and match up with Matt and Nick Jackson, with Kenny Omega, with Hangman Adam Page, with myself, hell, with my brother. We were looking and you found us. On November 9th, this Saturday, I find myself on the marquee with our AEW World Champion, Chris Jericho. Tony and I have talked about it. He knows what I'm about to announce, but before I do, humor me, I'm going to go on a bit of a detour and rattle off a few names. Eddie Graham, Cowboy Bill Watts, the American Dream, Dusty Rhodes. All of them were titans in our business. They were the best bell to bell, and they were the best at the box office. And for those who saw them with their own eyes, those memories reverberate in their heart. It is a good feeling. It is positive. But for the cold and sterile historians of our business, there's an air of controversy that surrounds it. It's from the simple fact that those men were also, in addition to being competitors, they were management. Not unlike myself. And for the last year, I've told everybody, every podcast, every radio, every correspondent. I've shouted it off the rooftops how proud I am of AEW, how proud I am of the all-inclusive nature, of the schedule, of the pay, of the fact that we will listen. This is Ellis Island for a professional wrestler. This is freedom. So, when I hear the same criticism attached to my name for being management and being in a title match, I can't not hear it. And with that said, I am announcing that if I do not defeat Chris Jericho at Full Gear, I will never challenge for the AEW World Championship again. Chris Jericho, that is a very big if. It's not an encumbrance. It's not an albatross that is going to sit on your chest and weigh you down. It is going to vanish. You've taken to calling my lot entitled millennials. You've called me an entitled millennial bitch. I neglected to read in your best-selling book, A Lion's Tale, which you could get on Amazon for $3 or at any flea market. I neglected to read about the upbringing you had that was so hard. You talked about my silver spoon. Gosh, it must have been so difficult being the upper-class son of a famous hockey player. It is almost like we shared the exact same silver spoon, you stupid dick. You dismissed every accomplishment I've made. You've talked about my father. Well, you call me an entitled millennial, I call you a carny succubus, because the dirty secret about you, the dirty secret is you need this generation more than it needs you. And you've surrounded yourself with impressionable youth. This isn't about my dad. This isn't about the dead, it's about the living. It's about my mother. It's about my sister. It's about my wife. It's about the 14 years it took me to go from undesirable to un-goddamn deniable. At Full Gear, I beat you. I become the world champion, and you fall back into your circle, your inner circle, and you let them know the ground should be rumbling between their feet because the elite are coming. And when the elite and the inner circle square off, it'll be a match beyond, and we are going to eat you alive.
All right, hello everyone. It's Mikey. We're back.
Yeah, it's me, Jeremy.
And we just watched the AEW pay-per-view Full Gear.
You just heard Cody Rhodes' promo, and you got very excited for everything.
Yes, and you were like, he's definitely going to win the title. This is going to be it. He's got it. We're going to do it.
We'll get to that.
Yeah, we will get to that.
We just watched pay-per-view.
We just watched it, and man, oh man, I am, I think I'm a little exhausted.
A little bit.
Yeah, right?
The main event was, the last two matches were exhausting.
Oh my gosh, they were so long. They they told such a story. They sold Touchatory.
Like, I actually think some of the matches in the beginning were kind of long, but not as engaging long.
Right.
I'll point out which ones as we went through.
Okay, so let's see. The first match, the preview show, right?
Yes, that's right, the buy-in.
Britt Baker versus B. Priestley.
Yes.
And we were very much on B. Priestley's side in our predictions.
Right.
And she did not win.
Britt Baker won.
Yes, she
with
did.
The mandible claw, the mandibular claw.
Yeah, that's what I wrote, the mandibular claw.
She got her. It was a good match.
It was pretty good.
Yeah, even though we were like, we don't like Britt Baker, but about 2/3 into the match, I think we both looked at each other. Like, it was pretty good.
Yeah, she's doing pretty good. She's
Yeah.
really holding her own.
Yeah.
But then shit got weird at the end of this one.
That's right. Some lights went out.
Lights went out, and then we had
Candles on the big screen.
Yeah, candles on the monitors, and it was Brandy, and she's some sort of witch-like character.
She's a witch now.
And she controls Awesome Kong, who's dressed like a barbarian.
Kind of looked like Hercules from the Hercules TV show.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And they like whipped out a knife
Yeah.
and then like cut off some of her hair, and then
They
it's
beat
like,
up B. Priestley, and then
B.
cut-
Priestley, yeah.
who was just laying on the ground after her match, and then
So
cut off
Britt
some of
Baker
her
got
hair.
away, right?
Yeah.
It seems like you would want to come out and cut off the hair of
A good guy.
the winner.
I agree.
Like you want to cut off the hair and put it on your belt as a trophy, like they're a champion.
I agree. She did cut off her hair and put it on her belt.
Yeah, that did happen.
So I don't know. It's weird, interesting. Guess we'll see where this goes.
We will see where this is going.
I think that Brandy has a lot to offer. I don't know that this is how this is going to play out, but we'll see.
We will see. So this will bring us into Full Gear official.
Yes.
Okay. So the first match is the Young Bucks versus Proud and Powerful Santana Garrett and Ortiz.
That's right. And we have the Rock and Roll Express at ringside.
Yes, we do.
And Excalibur and JR are telling me how the Young Bucks loved the Rock and Roll Express when they were growing up.
Yeah, you had a nit to pick with this.
And I was like, they grew up in the 90s when we grew up.
Right.
And they watched like the same wrestlers we watched, like the Hardy Boys.
I don't know shit about Rock and Roll Express.
Yeah,
so
you
that's-
wouldn't unless you grew up in the early 80s.
Right.
Or you were like a wrestling historian.
I'm not a wrestling historian. I'm not. Absolutely not.
yeah.
This is, obviously an amazing match.
Yeah, a lot of fun. It's
Yeah.
good. The story here was it was a real old school style matchup.
Yes.
Santana Ortiz got Nick's leg hurt.
Yep, they hurt his leg early.
He missed a kick and hit the fucking steel pole.
Yep.
And then they were working his leg the whole time, and
Yep.
he couldn't do any of his offense.
Yep. And you also did comment during this match that Matt was acting as almost an Ultimate Warrior type.
He was Ultimate Warrior.
Yes.
He did a lot of Ultimate Warrior stuff while he was on the outside of the ring.
Yeah, he was like, just give me that tag, and he's like stomping his way around the ring.
Yeah, and then also he did that double shoulder block or double clothesline.
Double jumping clothesline.
Yeah, it looked a lot like what the Warrior did.
Yeah. So the winners of this match.
Yeah.
Proud and Powerful.
And Matt kept going for their tag moves and being like, have Nick come off the top to do his part of the move, but he kept falling down.
Yeah, he was like, and it was like he was up on top of the turnbuckle, and he's like, and Matt's like, "Come on, Nick, just jump!" And he's like, "Dude, my knee hurts." He's like, "I don't want to jump. I'm gonna
you gotta
jump."
do it.
And he's like, "Well, these are our moves, dude."
Yeah, but also, do you remember that same similar thing happened when they fought the Lucha Brothers in the ladder match, where Nick was going up and he could have got the belts, but Matt was like, "Come on, spike the pile driver," and he came down, and then they lost.
So Matt wants to hit the big moves, and he's cost him?
I think so. I mean, and at least he didn't seem to have much sympathy for his brother's injury.
You know, he didn't seem to have any sympathy.
Yeah.
Because he's like, dude, get up on the top rope, jump off. He's like, bro, my knee is fucked.
Yeah, it's like there was no idea in his mind to change the strategy of the match.
There was one point in that match, though, where he, like, was able to Hulk out and, like, avoid his, ignore his injury.
Oh, yeah.
And he started just throwing all these spin kicks at fucking
Totally. It
Garrett
looked like
and
a lot
Ortiz.
like what Luchasaurus had been doing.
Yeah.
Yeah,
He hit so many different kinds of kicks all in a row.
Yeah, and then on finally the last one, he started selling the knee again. Because, I think the idea was that he had an adrenaline rush.
Yes.
But then, as it wore off, he hit him right on the part of his knee that hurt. Then he started selling it.
He was even more vulnerable.
More vulnerable, yeah. But, yeah, it was awesome.
So the Proud and Powerful win with the they hit Nick with the street sweeper.
Yeah.
Because he was injured. So
It was a powerbomb neck breaker
yes.
from the top, yeah.
I mean, does it get any better?
No,
as far
it
as
does not get
finishers
any
go?
better. That's the best version of a fucking tag team finisher as far as my money goes.
And then fucking Sammy fucking vlogs his way out.
Yeah, yep.
Sammy Guevara vlogs his way out, and they start doing a beatdown on all of them.
Yeah.
But then,
And then you're like, who's going to come out? Hangman or something?
You know what I was wondering? I'm like, who of the Elite will come out to save them?
Yeah. It was the
We should
Rock
have
and Roll
known it was
Express.
the Rock and Roll Express that were ringside.
And they came in and they did
Jeez, man, they hit some spots.
Ricky Morton hit a fucking
Canadian Destroyer.
Canadian Destroyer on these guys, yeah.
That was
And a plancha.
That was he hit a Canadian destroyer and then he hit a tope suicida.
Yeah, it's true.
Which are like, what the fuck is going on?
They're so old. It was cool.
They're getting a payday on this,
Oh, for sure, dude.
right? Well, they're not just there for the health of it.
Yeah, and
Well, they might be,
I bet they'd pay him a little more than they're worth too, just because.
right? Just because they love those guys.
Yeah.
Because they were the archetype for what inspired them when they were growing up.
Well-
except for that they were 25 years early.
Right, but they were the archetype for the Young Bucks, if you want to put it that way.
Yeah, and also if you look at them and the way that they are dressed,
Yeah.
they are seeming like they are them.
Yeah.
Let's see. Let's go on to the second match. We have Pac versus Hangman Adam Page.
Yep.
Oh man, it was who were you thinking was going to win this one when you were going in? Who was your pick? The Pac or the Hangman?
I think the Hangman.
Yeah.
I don't remember. Maybe I said on this podcast earlier, 15 minutes ago, the other thing. But
Well, it was like 1,000 years ago now.
Yeah.
So,
I think Hangman probably. And did Hangman win?
oh, did Hangman win?
Yeah.
He did win.
Yeah. So this was one of the matches I thought it went a little too long.
Yeah.
It was good.
It was good.
There was some furious action, and I don't know what I really would have taken out. Maybe some of the barrier whips.
A lot of smashing each other into the barrier.
These
for
dudes
sure.
are always smashing each other into the barrier.
But
always
yeah,
doing moonsaults to the outside.
Yes, he likes and the Excalibur is always telling me what that moonsault's called,
Yeah.
but it's in another language.
And
I
me and
never
JR
remember.
don't give a fuck.
Right, none of us know what he's saying or what that means.
Yeah.
Yeah, Hangman wins with pinfall with the Deadeye,
Yes.
which the Deadeye is like a tombstone.
it is like a tombstone.
He just on the back.
I don't really love it, but
I don't think it. I think
I like the clothesline better.
Yeah, I think the clothesline's a better finish, but he
Yeah.
couldn't seem to hit.
Yes.
I almost called him Neville.
Pac.
Couldn't hit Pac.
Right.
Am I just gonna blaze right on to the next one?
Yeah, sure. I mean, if you have anything to say it, but
I don't really have anything to say.
that's what I'm saying. That's why I think it was a little long.
It was.
You know,
what
if it was less long-
it did. So the show ended up running like a total of like 3 hours and 40 minutes.
Yeah, plus the pre-show. But yeah.
Yeah, that's not including the pre-show.
Yeah,
that's
definitely.
just 8 to like
They went as long as they wanted.
Yeah. So,
But you could have shortened this one up, I thought, but it was awesome anyway.
Oh,
I
no,
just
all
think-
the matches were
I
awesome.
think like if this was the main event, yeah, have it go this long.
Right. So then we went into Shawn Spears versus Joey Janela.
Yes.
And who were you rooting for on this one?
Joey.
We
I'm
were
a
both
Joey
rooting
guy.
Joey. Yeah, we're both rooting Joey, but unfortunately it was Shawn Spears.
But, in some ways, I'm like, I think Shawn Spears should be elevated a little bit. He should be a little higher up on the card.
And
than he
also
is
the
right now.
finish. Do you remember the finish to this match?
No, tell me.
Like fucking Shawn Spears got him for a pile driver on the outside.
Oh, yeah.
And then fucking Tully Blanchard spiked
it.
that shit.
That's the Brain Busters, man. That's
yeah.
some old school shit.
And then he fucking threw him in the ring, and then he hit him with his C4, which
Yep.
is the Death Valley Driver,
Yep.
and that's how he won. So I was like, all right.
a new wrinkle.
It told the right story, and it was, pretty, not quick. It was probably
Yeah.
None of these matches are quick.
No.
All
This
these
one-
matches
I
are
didn't
like
think this
20
one was too long, though. I was riveted the whole time.
Right, of course. And then, what do you think about this? We went to a backstage interview with Kip Sabian.
Yep. Kip Sabian. And now he says, oh, everyone's grouping up.
Everyone's grouping up. And you had actually said this to me earlier in the day, that will AEW take the same approach as New Japan, where it's all a series of factions?
Yeah. basically
Essentially,
everyone in New Japan is in a faction.
like 5 to 7 groups of 5.
Yeah.
Where they all sort of match off against each other, and that
Yeah.
way you can have a lot of, multi-man matches.
Exactly.
And it seems like we might be heading that way.
I
because
hope so. I like
now
that
we have
version
Kip
of
Sabian
wrestling.
with the Hybrid 2,
Yep.
and also the Smoke Show, Penelope Ford, right?
She's the smoke show?
Oh, no, that was Scarlett Bordeaux.
Yeah, I think she is a smoke show, though.
She is a Smoke Show. You're right.
Penelope Ford. Yeah, she's hot. And,
but that's Joey Janela's girl, right?
They broke up. They used to be Legitski's involved.
But did they Legitski break up?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yep.
All right. Well, Joey's become he's become a very tactical wrestler, so maybe he'll hook up with a manager who's also a technical manager.
But it's weird because they cut back from that to the ring, and Joey was coming out of the ring like his match was he just woke up from losing.
Right.
Which I'm like, oh, I wonder if they did that on purpose. Because she said it's better to be super bad than bad.
And he's just
And
a bad
he's
boy.
the bad boy.
Yeah.
So I think that was a little hint there.
Do you think that Joey Janela will be able to put together a faction?
Fuck yeah, he could. You could do it. Yeah. Hey, Jimmy Havoc, you're in my faction now.
Yeah, and they kind of have like a fun back and forth where they're like, I hate you.
Even though he did heel turn on him this week, but
yeah, but I think that they kind of have like, oh fuck you, no, fuck you, oh fuck
Kind
you,
of,
no,
yeah.
fuck you.
Definitely, he could put together a faction.
Yeah. Oh, that'd be badass. A bunch of weirdos.
Yeah. Yeah.
Think John Moxley can end up in that faction?
I was gonna say I don't think John Moxley will end up in any factions.
Yeah, he's his own.
He's a lone wolf.
Yeah. Let's see. So then we have the
He's a lone hound of justice.
a lone hound of justice. We have the triple threat tag team AEW World Championship match
Wow, yeah, we do.
with the SCU
That's right.
versus the Lucha Brothers.
That's right.
Versus the Private Party.
Those guys were-
Private Party. Boom, da-da-dum, it's the Private Party.
Those guys were great in this match.
Oh man, this match was dope.
It was a good match.
I mean, all the matches is dope.
yeah, they're all dope. SCU retains.
SCU
With
retains.
the SCU you later. What is it?
SCU later.
SCU later.
SCU later.
Yeah.
SCU next
SCU
Tuesday.
later, everybody.
Yeah, SCU later.
And after the match,
Lights go out.
lights go out, and then they come back on. Two pentas
Huh?
standing in the ring, looking at each other. One was obviously Christopher Daniels.
The other was
From the
obviously
minute I saw
Penta.
him, yeah. And they both do the Seto Miedo.
Although
hand
it's very
signature to
funny
each
because it's
other.
like that you look into the mirror thing and the mirror
Yeah.
guy is doing exactly
they
what
did
you're
that.
doing.
Yes.
It's comedic.
Yeah.
But then when he ripped off his Penta mask, he had like that badass Ankh
Yeah, on his
like
eye.
painted over his eye, and I'm like, ooh, I like this. I don't know. I'm not mad if you want to keep doing this.
Yeah, that's a thing. That's the fallen
Yeah,
angel.
it's a fallen
gimmick,
angel,
right?
and then everyone started chanting "Fallen Angel, Fallen
Yeah.
Angel, Fallen Angel."
So they put him out. So I wonder if they're gonna freebird rule this tag team title and still see the in on it. Probably.
I would be interested to see where that goes.
Yeah.
So we're gonna head over to the women's. Women's.
So surely, of course, SCU will now feud with the Lucha Brothers over the title. Straight up.
Right.
Because they didn't pin him when they won. They pinned Private Party.
Oh yes,
Right.
Yes, I usually write in my notes who pinned who, but I
Yeah,
didn't
so-
write. But they did pin Private Party with the SCU later.
SCU the
SCU
fuck
next
outta
Tuesday.
here.
SCU
Yeah.
when I see you. We have the AEW Women's World Championship.
Yep.
Riho versus Emi Sakura.
That's right.
Great match.
This was fire.
This is great.
Yeah.
This is great.
Like we said.
We knew this was going to be good, and it was just as good as we thought it was going
Yeah.
to be.
I missed the ending, but I saw the replay.
Oh, dude, that fucking. All right, so, I mean, I don't think anyone thought. We had said that we thought Rio was going to win.
Yeah.
And I don't think anyone was surprised that Rio won.
Yeah.
But this match went on and on and on, and, like, they kept putting a beat down on each other.
Yeah,
dude.
it's true.
But she hit her with some sort of, like, fucking. It was like she started as a crucifix.
Yeah.
Then she swung all the way around her body down into, like, a schoolboy.
Yeah.
And then she, like, totally wrapped her up in the pin.
Yeah, she stacked her up hard.
She stacked her up real hard.
Yeah, it was like some lucha shit, but I feel like it was some Japanese lucha shit.
Yeah, definitely Japanese lucha shit.
Yeah.
And she retained the title.
Yeah. It was great.
Wonderful.
I hope Rio beats the shit out of Britt Baker someday.
Yeah, I guess that's where we're going,
I
right?
think it's seemingly.
Yeah, like Britt Baker's going to get that shot.
Yeah.
And then finally, the last sanctioned AEW match of the night was Cody versus Chris Jericho.
The main event.
The main event of the show.
Huh? We'll show you who's an entitled millennial, you stupid dick.
Yeah, you stupid frickin' dick.
You will cost $2, you motherfucker.
But boy, oh boy.
Oh, boy.
This was a
So,
slobber knocker.
This wasn't. They knocked slobber all over each other.
The slobber was knocked out of each other thoroughly.
So it started off as a pretty standard wrestling match.
Yes, a
As
lot
the-
of
as
lot
these
of
things
wrist
do.
holds and
Wrist holds and arm bars
Yes.
and just reversals of that and standing switches.
Yep,
Cody punching his fingers to break the waist lock, turning it around on him.
yep. And
And
you're like,
Jericho whipping him right back around.
yep. Which is awesome. I mean, it's it's catch as catch.
Yeah.
Punch, wrist
Yeah.
wrestling.
But then eventually, pretty early on actually, Cody went to springboard out of the ring onto Chris Jericho. Oh, actually, guys, and also the ramp went right up to the ring.
Oh yeah.
So it's like you walk out from the entranceway and you just walk straight, and then you're
step
in the
right
ring.
into the ring. You don't get to
it's like
step
elevated
up into the ring. Yeah.
So when he springboarded over the top rope and Jericho moved, he just smacked his face down right on the ring,
and
on the ramp.
Yeah, it looks brutal.
Yeah, and he had a big fucking cut on his head, and then I thought immediately, I'm like, oh, this is gonna be another bloodbath, isn't it?
But then they had a doctor step in and shut that shit down real quick.
Yeah, he put some goop on it.
Put some goop.
No more blood.
He put the no blood goop on there.
So he didn't bleed to death.
He did. He did not bleed to death.
They went back and forth for a while longer. Cody was like pretty much getting his ass kicked for the last, would you say, 7 minutes of the match?
Yeah, a long time.
Yeah, just like relentlessly getting pummeled.
Yeah.
And getting put into submission after
submission after submission after submission after submission.
And finally, he was in the Walls of Jericho, which is the elevated Boston Crab. And then Jericho's doing the thing where he's kicking him in the head while he was in it.
Yes.
And then
I guess it was a lion tamer that he was in when he got kicked in the head.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
He put him in the Walls of Jericho earlier.
You're right.
And then he put him in the lion tamer.
And then he really crunched him down.
The lion tamer is when you take the Boston Crab, you elevate it up, you place your knee on the middle of the back, and then you pull back. But then he took the knee off and just started kicking him in the fucking head.
Yeah.
I'm kicking Jeremy right now just to let him know.
Me, brother.
I'm kicking you. You've been kicked. Is that your bad foot? I'm going to kick you.
That's good.
Yeah, so he was really putting the boots to him.
And then you see in flies a white towel.
All of a sudden, I saw the white towel in MJF's hands on the outside of the ring, and I went, Jeremy, no!
Yeah,
dude.
And I was like, by the way, I was very emotional during this match. I was like, no, don't you fucking do it.
Don't you fucking do it.
It's like, I'm literally I'm emotionally invested in this shit.
And then
real.
we cut back into that tight shot of him in the submission, and then you just see that white towel fly into the ring and land down the ground.
Doing it, I'm thinking now Cody can never have a title match again.
What have you just done?
Like that.
And I know that he's your best friend, and you're just trying to look out for him.
So MJF gets in the ring. Jericho leaves, and the guys come out vlogging. Sammy Guevara, the Spanish God, is vlogging, and they're drinking bubbly.
Yep.
And they all leave together, and then they cut back to the ring, and Cody's in the ring, and MJF's just like, I'm sorry. I'm so sorry.
And he's on his knees in the middle of the ring crying.
Yeah.
Being like, I'm sorry.
Yep. And then Cody's like, you're like, I don't know, is Cody going to hit him? Like, that's kind of what I thought.
Cody just pats him on the back, and he kind of picks him up.
Yep. And then MJF kicks him right in the fucking dick.
MJF kicks him in the dick, guys. Betrayal.
He threw in the towel to ensure
this was
that
the
he'll
betrayal
never get
we talked about earlier.
It's been looming. You really didn't think... I thought it was going to go on longer.
I did, too. I didn't think this was going to be it.
I didn't think this was going to be it. And what a fucking heartbreaker this was.
Oh, my God.
Because not only did, Cody fucking lose the match, he can't get another match... And now he lost his best friend. And
now,
he got screwed out of it by this dude.
Yeah, because he never quit. And he was saying that when he woke up. He's like, I never quit.
Yep.
Oh, my gosh. This was a heartbreaker.
This was like a super downer.
Yeah.
I don't hate it.
That's the thing. I don't hate it.
Because I'm looking forward to a Cody versus MJF feud.
Yeah, and you're telling a story.
Yeah.
And you know what? I still have faith that you're going to not give up on this story, and you're going to keep it going. So all this stuff's going to matter. So it's okay that I'm upset now because I might be happy later.
Exactly.
As opposed to that other place.
That's right. Exactly. No,
where what you feel is what you feel, and nothing matters from there.
Right. Exactly. But yeah, this is clearly going somewhere, and I'm along for the ride. This is a down, but it was a good segment. It was great, but it sucked because you love Cody. I love Cody.
It's a ballsy end to a fucking pay-per-view.
But then...
No, it was the end of the pay-per-view. Yeah, so then John Moxley and Kenny Omega fought. Moxley won. It was ridiculous. All right, guys, we're going to catch you on down the road.
The lights went out. The lights come back on. Now there's a totally separate match.
That has nothing to do with any of that other stuff.
AEW is not sanctioning this bitch.
But, we will supply a referee and entrance music and pyro.
We'll pay JR to sit here and talk about it.
Yeah, we will pay for all of those things. Jesus.
This one just kept escalating, and you're like, there's no way this can get any more ridiculous.
And then it did.
Because this is no holds barred.
Unsanctioned, lights out match.
And so what happened?
Oh, boy. What didn't happen, Jeremy?
Okay, so there was... John got his barbed wire bat.
Yep. And Kenny had his barbed wire broom.
Yep.
Dude, there was one part. I know we might go out of order.
it's all
We're gonna
out of
go out of
order.
order on this one, but there was one part where Kenny took his barbed wire broom and put it on put it on Moxley's back and was sweeping it back and forth.
And it was covered in barbed wire.
Yeah, and he was just scraping his flesh, scraping his flesh.
And there was a part where Kenny had a waist lock from behind on John, and he couldn't get out, and he grabbed the bat and just started grinding it on his arm.
He started grinding it on his arm. That was so nasty, dude.
And
there was a whole board that was made out of mouse traps.
Yeah, it was a giant piece of wood with 50 mouse traps
that
on it.
one, I'm like, I don't think that hurt anyone. I don't think anything got clipped in the mouse traps.
They could have, though.
Yeah.
I mean, yeah, I agree. It's just a gimmick.
Yeah.
There was a 40-foot gold chain.
Yep.
That he coiled up and just started slamming Omega on.
Yep. Hit him with a whole bunch of moves.
Yeah, all on this weird chain.
Yeah.
I'm like,
there was many trash cans.
Oh, about 100 trash cans.
Yeah, there wasn't as many chairs as you would think.
No, they weren't doing
or
chairs
tables.
today.
It was just the one table.
The one table spot, which was a plaja. He went through the table.
Yeah.
He running kneed him through a big plastic set piece.
Full Gear logo.
Yeah, and then all the lights dropped out. And then he picked up a light and just started slamming him with it until it broke.
Oh, there was one part where Kenny told the Elite that they needed to bring out his special trap.
He's like, bring it out, bring it out.
They're like, nah, dude, I don't think you need to bring it out. He's like, you fucking bring it out or I swear.
Yeah.
And it was this giant bed of barbed wire.
It was a barbed wire trampoline, guys.
It was a barbed wire trampoline, and then it turned out, I'm going to give you a move. No, I'm going to give you a move. Nah, I'm going to give you a move. And then Ambrose suplexed Omega into the barbed wire trampoline.
So they both went off the stage.
Off the ramp, off the edge of the ramp.
Off the edge of the ramp, about 5
8
feet down, into a barbed wire trampoline, and they were both laying in the middle of this thing, sagging down into the middle, and all this barbed wire was just all around them and in them, and you could tell they didn't want to move after they landed.
They could, because if you move, it would just
scrape all, because whatever barbs were in you.
They're in you.
They're in you, and they're going to be scraped around by moving.
So then they needed to have everyone else come and pull them out of this bed of fucking...
10 to 15 officials came out and were helping them crawl out of this thing. By the way, this is also after they slammed each other with barbed wire all over their back. They clearly had puncture wounds all over their back.
And they've been fighting all over the arena. Oh, wait, we forgot the part where he pulled out the fucking bag of broken glass.
Oh, Jesus.
Kenny Omega pulled out a bag of shards of glass that were the remainders of the table that he had been put through by Jon Moxley on a previous episode.
And he ground it up so much that there was glass dust
in the ring, and they were just slamming each other.
And he grabbed his legs and slid him through it.
Oh, right? Yeah, he was pulling his back through it. He had him.
And then at one point he put Moxley in the sharpshooter, and he had to crawl through the glass to get to the ropes like fucking John McClane.
Yes, there was a lot. We were talking of John McClane quite a bit during this match.
And so then he crawled up the ropes and got out of the thing, and then the fucking barbed wire trampoline, and then fucking they finally get back in the ring after the crazy barbed wire trampoline thing. Moxley goes under the ring. You're like, what is he looking for? He gets a fucking knife, and he just lifts up the apron on the.
He starts cutting
ring.
the ties between the apron all around the ring.
Yep, and the fucking the ring skirts fall off, and you really see the naked bones of the ring.
You see the ring fall apart. You see the exoskeleton.
Yeah,
or
and
the
so
inside
then he
skeleton.
cuts two sides of the entire way. He spends a minute running around the ring, cutting all these little ties, and he gets in the ring and pulls up the fucking padding.
Removes about a triangle's worth of the ring.
Yeah, so now the rest of this match takes place in one corner of the ring where there's no padding. It's just wood,
just
wood
hardwood,
panel,
baby.
And their shoes sound like they're on a basketball court.
They do squeak, squeak.
And they're just fucking doing crazy shit.
Yeah, they're nailing each other with various moves. Then Kenny goes for a
Phoenix Splash, which is 3 flips and a front splash.
Yeah, it's like a 450 sort of situation. Yeah. And he just nails that wood hard.
Yeah, and Moxley moved, and his face slammed into the wood.
Yeah, and his knees.
And his
I
knees.
think his knees.
Yeah,
is even
I agree.
Worse. Yeah, and then Moxley goes ahead and hits him with that same move that he put him through that.
The paradigm shift.
The table. Hit him with the elevated paradigm shift on the wood. Boom.
1, 2, 3.
Kenny
it.
Omega loses
Yeah.
to Jon Moxley.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
That was insane.
Oh.
And that it's funny. I feel like that match was designed to go on so long that I forgot about how bad I felt about after Cody lost.
Yeah.
You know,
It was so long. It was like a 40-minute match.
but it wasn't a bad long because the crazy hardcoreness of it, which is something that I'm a little cringy towards. Like,
yes. It's
some
not
of the
my favorite
Some
thing.
of the most violent parts of the extreme version of wrestling, I don't like.
Right.
Like things like the glass and the fucking whatever. But in this match, I was along for the ride because I like both these guys. I love AEW.
And we were making a lot of funny jokes about how Ambrose wanted his own ass to get kicked the whole time.
Yeah, definitely. Like, he designed this whole match so that he could finally fucking feel like what it's like to be alive.
Yeah, totally.
But so
Overall-
I just thought that this was an epic set piece. You know what I mean? It was like an action movie.
So overall, Full Gear, 1 out of 10 gears.
100. Okay.
How many gears are you giving it?
1 out of 10 gears. I'll give
Oh, no,
this-
1 to 100 gears. So you can, 80.7 gears, 75 gears. Or
All right, yeah. I am going to give it an 89 gears.
89 gears?
Yeah. I mean, there was room for it to be a more amazing show, but it was fucking awesome.
Yeah. Yeah.
You know? What do
I
you
think I'm also going to go 89 gears.
Yeah, 89 gears.
I like
That's our
that.
official.
I think that's perfect. That's the official Ketchup rating.
It was fucking awesome. And there you go, 89. That's what I used to get on tests a lot.
That's pretty good, man.
Yeah, thanks. That's what I thought.
All right, so I guess we're going
All
to...
right, guys. Next week we'll be back to regular format.
Yeah, we're going to go back to regular Ketchup. But
Yeah.
this has just been a wrestling extravaganza. Yeah.
Anyway,
All right.
yeah, guys. I am drinking a rum and coke right
Yeah,
now.
you're drinking rum and coke. Let me get a swig of my brewski right
I wonder
now.
if we sound different from before we did the watch the pay-per-view. After.
Oh, dude, I bet we do. We've had several adult beverages and several adult cigarettes.
Okay.
All right,
Thanks,
well,
guys.
You know what? I love you guys, and
Yeah,
thank you for listening.
absolutely, 100%.
Any of you guys who have actually listened to this,
Yeah.
I mean, kudos to you.
Kudos.
All right, man.
Adios.
All right, see you later.
Bye.
Bye, con Dios.
Williams Apple Bow wow.